that was a purchase from yesterday.
I thought I would show you the bits I picked up from Dunelm.
This is the new bathroom unit. You know, when you just kind of feel like you need a bit of a glow up. How cute is she?
We're at B&M, we're going to get some storage boxes, but I thought I would do you a little haul of the bits I did pick up.
Fresh nails are done. That's them for another 4 weeks, which I am very happy about. I've just put some products in my hair. These are the ones I went for tonight. Hello guys, welcome back to a new week. I hope you all had a really good week last week, but it is a new week today. It is Monday for me. Happy Monday. I was going to actually start this vlog yesterday on Sunday, so I was a day behind, but I forgot my camera, which is very annoying. Basically, me and Mum went to HomeSense because she was on the hunt for a new coffee table for her house, and I was like, obviously we're going to go to HomeSense to try and find that, and obviously I am coming with you. But to be fair, we needed to like fully lock in, try and find the right coffee table, which we did. And two strong independent girlies did get it in the back of her car. So yeah, that was yesterday. We did get it from HomeSense. It's for her conservatory. It was like a marble top and it had like wooden edges. And it was very nice and I'm very jealous. But yeah, that is in her conservatory. We went to HomeSense, we had a little mooch. We went to Tesco, did a bit of a food shop, came home, put the food shop away, and honestly that was about it. That was our Sunday. But yeah, today is Monday, it's a new week, so I hope you're all well. I hope you all enjoyed last week's vlog. But yeah, we are ready to start a new week. Today's plans, I've been up this morning. It's now just past 8 o'clock. I have been up filming a little morning routine for TikTok and Instagram. This morning's plans, I've just put a wash on, if you can hear that churning away in the background. I need to tidy up my dressing room a bit because it's a mess. Of course it's a mess, it's never tidy at this point. And then I've actually got a doctor's appointment at 11:30, so I've got that to go to. And then after that we're actually heading to Dunelm to try and sort out this bathroom. You'll know if you've seen last week's vlog, I bought that piece of furniture for the bathroom, and thank you for all your comments about that, suggesting like different ways to put it and stuff like that. So I am gonna have a play with that today and try and figure it out, try and make it work, because I really like it and I want it to stay. But I feel like if we get a few other brown accessories, that's another thing I got yesterday from HomeSense. I got 2 towels for the bathroom, you know, like hand towels. I did just want plain chocolate brown, but I've seen these like checkered ones. I'll show you when I go upstairs. But I thought they tied in nice with the unit and everything that's on it. So that was a purchase from yesterday. But yeah, I want to try and find some more brown accessories to try and like tie everything in the bathroom. And when I went to Dunelm the other day, they had some really nice bits. So yeah, I'm hoping we can find some bits and bobs from Dunelm to try and tie everything in together in the bathroom, and hopefully we kind of see more revision. I feel like at the minute it's kind of like the old unit's still in there, there's bits and bobs everywhere. It's not like looking its finest. I feel like I need to take everything out, declutter, get some new accessories in. Oh, I'm so excited. I love doing things like that. I love like transforming a space and seeing it come together and stuff like that. So yeah, that is the plan for today. We are taking each day as it comes this week. Another thing I ordered last week, which I forgot to tell you about in last week's vlog, I've ordered myself another Stanley because I'm so obsessed with this one. But I got one of the ones with like the flip up straws. I do love this for around the house, but if it gets knocked over, it leaks, which is really annoying. So I feel like the other one with the flippy straw and like the handle, I feel like that'd be better for like taking out and about and stuff. So, and I got it in pink. So that is on this week's list of jobs to go and pick that up when it's ready. Update on my Sisters and Seekers parcel. Again, if you'll have watched last week's vlog, you will know it went missing. Still no further forward. I don't know where it is. I've emailed Sisters and Seekers twice. I haven't heard anything back. So, I don't know, hopefully we'll hear something back from them soon. So, yeah, that's the plans. Oh, excuse me. Right, I'm gonna go upstairs. Hello. Anytime I say right or let's go or anything, she's there, aren't you? Hello. Come here. Come on. Don't wag that tail and not come over. Come here. Thank you. Are you saying hi to the girlies this morning? You ate all your breakfast this morning, didn't you? You're so good eating your breakfast. Right, she's had enough.
Hello, we're at the drive-thru. I'm just getting myself a coffee and then we're heading to Dunelm. But I have just discovered the song Heatwave. I don't know if that's focusing, but obviously I've heard it before. But you know when you like rediscover a song that you haven't heard for honestly years. And I was just having a great old time. But yeah, that's my discovery for the day. I've just been pottering around the house this morning getting a few bits done. But yeah, I am just waiting for my drink and then we are going to go over to Dunelm. I will bring you guys in and hopefully we can find some good bits. Okay, we are back in the car and it's freezing cold. My nose has gone all red because it's that cold. But yeah, we went to Dunelm to try and find some brown bits and bobs for the bathroom. To try and accessorise it a bit, try and incorporate a few more brown tones to see if we liked the brown unit. I was going to talk you through all the bits in there, but the music was very loud. It was just very loud in general and I just thought you probably wouldn't be able to hear me. So I shown a few bits and bobs, but I thought I would talk you through properly what I got. So this being the first thing, just a brown toothbrush holder. I honestly think toothbrush holders are so ugly. I hate the one we've got and I just think like the toothbrushes and the toothpaste just sticking out look so ugly. I feel like if you could find a toothbrush holder like this and then this on top and it's like got a lid to like hide them, that'd be genius. So if anyone knows anywhere that you can get a toothbrush holder with like a cover that looks just as nice, please let me know because I would have that. And then to match this, I just got the matching dispenser. I don't really need this to be honest, and I did keep the receipt, so all of this stuff might not be staying. I just wanted to try and incorporate as much brown as possible just to see what it looks like, and I just feel like if I have the odd thing that just looks a bit out of place, I don't know, you know, you just kind of like have a vision. I just think like together they'll look nice and sleek. So that was that. I was kind of hoping for more like little accessory bits and bobs, like little ornaments, but there wasn't really that many to choose from. I did however get a brown diffuser. You can't see it in here, but the bottle is brown and the sticks are brown as well. I think it's the Amber and Tonka number 4 reed diffuser. And then this, I think this will tie in really nicely because the bath tray we've got at the minute is like a light oak, and the contrast with that with the brown unit just isn't a vibe. So I found a brown one, and I think even just by putting this in, it'll tie it together so much better. I think this, I didn't show you the hand towels that I got. I will show you that when I get home. But I think this, with the new hand towels, the dispensers and the unit, I think we're starting to see a vision. And then the last thing I got, which I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to keep it. She's very heavy. The lady packaged it up all nice and now I'm just like taking it out, but oh well. I thought this could be a bit of a vision. I was thinking this on the window ledge. It's almost like the same size as the window ledge, so it'd take up the space nicely. It's nice and narrow, so it won't be like hanging over. I know it's not necessarily brown, hence why it might be going back, but I just think the darker tones all tie in quite nicely, you know, like with the tray, with the bath tray and this. I don't know, I've just noticed this has also got a mark in it. I don't know, like I said, it might not all be staying. The bath tray I definitely think will be a winner, and the toothbrush holder, but I'm not 100% sure about this. This was £22. I mean, it is really heavy, but if it doesn't look right, I'm not going to keep it for £22, if that makes sense. But I'm hoping that this could be a vision. So yeah, that was all the bits I picked up. All that came to £59, I think, which, you know, the reed diffuser was 12, the toothbrush holder was 8, the soap dispenser was 7, the bath tray was 10, and the marble tray was 22. So yeah, that came to £59. But I feel like for all them bits isn't too bad. I mean, the marble tray was quite expensive, but if it looks right, it's so worth it in my opinion.
Hello, it is now Tuesday. Honestly, I'm sorry, yesterday got the better of me and I got carried away doing other stuff around the house, so I apologise. But it is now Tuesday, I am ready for the day. I have been having a bit of a play this morning, having a bit of a faff, putting everything out. and I thought I'd show you everything put together. Honestly, I think I'm obsessed. You'll have to let me know if I made the right decision or should I have just left it alone. But I'm really happy with it, so let's see where we're up to. So this is what we are looking like. Honestly, every time I feel like I look through this camera, it looks so much different than in person. This is what we've got going on the bath. These are the hand towels that I got from HomeSense and I love them. They were only $4.99 and I just think they're such a vibe. I really like them. I've got one there and I've got one on the towel rail. Honestly, really like them. Really nice and soft, really affordable, and I just really like the checked pattern. I just feel like it kind of breaks everything up from being like a solid colour. So yeah, these are the hand towels which we've gone for. This is the bath tray that we got from Dunelm yesterday. It looks black on camera, but it's definitely a dark brown. I've popped these products back on that I have from the White Company, which I love. Picked up this reed diffuser. I'm not 100% sure if I like it there or not. I was planning on putting it here, but I feel like, because there's quite a lot going on over there, I'll show you in a minute, that spot was empty, and I feel like, I don't know, that was like a nice little place for it. But that was again, the diffuser we got from Dunelm yesterday. I do really like it. I like the way it looks. Okay, this is the setup we've got here. So this is the marble tray, again, that we got from Dunelm yesterday. I do really like it. I feel like it sits really nicely on this ledge. Like it kind of takes up a good chunk of room, but it doesn't look like tiny and just like lost, just being a really small little thing. But then it's not too big, you know, there is like still room either side. But width wise, I think she's perfect. And she is the moment. You could put like products on it and stuff, but when the blind comes down, I want to be able to like pull the blind down. I don't want to have like tall products on it, but if you were to get this and you wanted to put products on it, you definitely could. And then obviously this is the unit that you guys saw last week, but obviously if you are new, welcome. This is the new bathroom unit. For reference, this is mind the state. Honestly, I can't believe I'm showing this on the internet. This was here and I just feel like it was so cluttered. These baskets are getting full. Products are just becoming everywhere and it's not a vibe. So we replaced this with this. And I like how there's a few shelves for like decorative bits on, which obviously I've got going on here. But then there's a cupboard that you can put products in to hide all that mess, which is perfect in my opinion. So yeah, this is what we've got going on. A few people did say in the comments on my last video to try and angle it a bit more, which I did try and do, but it was sticking out too much and the cupboard wouldn't open properly. And I did try and do it the other way, so it's like facing this way, but again, the door doesn't open. So this is definitely the best position that I've tried, if that makes sense. I do definitely feel like now I've got like a few other brown bits and bobs incorporated into the space, it does look so much better. And then we've just got the dispensers there, which just look a bit neater rather than there being like 1,000 colours going on. So yeah, that is how we are looking. You'll have to let me know what you think. I think I do really like it. I really love this marble thing. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did, but yeah, I do really like that. And the styling on here, I'm just obsessed with it. I really like having a bit more of like decorative bits and bobs going on rather than just products on display. But obviously I can use the cupboard down there to put products away. And then I've got this unit here under the sink, which is full to the brim. I need to have a declutter ASAP. Like I said, you'll have to let me know what you think. Out there in the hallway is an absolute disaster. I've just pulled everything out now so I can get a vibe of like how it's actually going to look like when it's nice and tidy in here, which I definitely think I needed to do. I feel like you can't like visualize a space when you've got just clutter everywhere. So yeah, that's my next task to sort out over there. I didn't want to fill this unit with products unless I was keeping it. Hi Nels, you okay? Come here. Yeah, I didn't want to fill this unit full of products if I wasn't 100% sure that I was going to keep it or not. So that is the next job, to empty everything that was on the ladder, find a new home for it, have a declutter of the bathroom cabinet. Maybe that's a job for tomorrow. I have got some bits on that I need to do tonight and I would really like to have just like a chilled night tonight. I feel like the lighting's going to be better tomorrow if we do it then. So I feel like for now, I'll try and organise it a little bit out there, but then tomorrow we're going to have like a good deep declutter, have a sort through everything, find a home for everything. Hello, it is a little bit later now. If anything good has come from adding this unit in, there's a good place to put you guys now in the bathroom. So, yeah, it is a little bit later now. I'm taking my makeup off. There is honestly no better feeling than taking the day off, getting ready to wind down for the evening, which is exactly what we're doing. I have been liking putting a bit of makeup on recently. I don't know what it is, I just feel like a little bit more put together. I feel more productive. I don't put it on every day, especially if I'm not leaving the house. You know, if I'm pottering about, nipping out here and there, getting bits done, I like to put a bit on. And I never used to be that girly. Do you know one thing I am now like really craving? Obviously I had my hair done last week, which I'm still obsessed with. But, you know, when you just kind of feel like you need a bit of a glow up. Honestly, if I had like a glow up week planned, that would be amazing. I'm talking like eyebrow lamination, a lash lift, nails, a facial, a massage. Can you imagine having all that in 1 week? I think I would be invincible if I had a week like that. I think I'd honestly feel 10 out of 10, especially with fresh hair. But I do think I'm gonna book in my brows and lashes. I just feel like they especially like frame your face. But yeah, I'm gonna have a really chilled evening, which I'm so excited for. I've got some dinner in the oven downstairs. I'm gonna have a bath tonight in my new bathroom. This tracksuit I've just chucked on for the evening. This is honestly like so fleecy and warm. It's from Pretty Little Thing. Yeah, it's really comfy, it's really cozy. I go through phases of like living in it and then I forget it exists. And I've been in a phase where I've forgot it exists because I haven't worn it in a couple of weeks. So I'm glad she's back out on rotation. I also feel like there's so much TV that I want to get into. Like, I am normally a YouTube girly through and through, and I do watch a lot of YouTube myself, but there's a few TV programmes that I've been wanting to watch. The Apprentice started last week, which I'm obsessed with The Apprentice. I really like it, but I might wait till Will comes home, and he's home at the weekend. So I also really like Sam and Billy Fair's programme. I actually don't know what it's called. They had the Mummy Diaries, and then they did a new one, didn't they, where it's just like without the kids. It's just about like their sister relationship. I watched one episode and then like I forgot to go back to it, so I would like to watch that. I feel like there was something else as well and I can't remember what it was. Obviously we're watching Love Island. As I'm filming this, it was the really explosive episode last night or the night before when Belle was going in on Sean. That was a good episode to watch. So yeah, I'm loving having something to watch at 9 o'clock every night. Also, one of the things that I actually wanted to jump on and show you and talk to you about is my new Stanley Cup arrived and I'm so excited. I don't know if I told you, I feel like I did. I basically ordered myself another Stanley Cup because I'm that obsessed with this one. The straw's just in the wash. But yeah, I was honestly so obsessed with that one and I was using it all the time. But the only thing obviously with this one is with the straw and the type of cup it is, it leaks, you know, if you like take it out and about. So I thought I would give myself a bit of variety and get myself one of the ones that are a bit different. How do you even open this? I hope it's the right size. I feel like there was just one size on the website. I don't know. I got myself a pink one. How cute is she? Maybe it's better to have it a bit smaller, you know, if she's coming out and about and stuff. This one can be for at home. And this one can go out and about. I am now the official mother of 2 Stanley Cups and I couldn't be more excited about that. I feel like we should name them. Is that a bit silly to name your Stanley Cups? Probably.
Good morning guys, hope you're all okay today. It is Wednesday today and 3 guesses where I am? B&M. Shock horror, of course I'm at B&M. But like I said, this morning is operation sort out the bathroom. Like, it looks nice now, everything's put together, but I want to do a big declutter, a big organise of all my products, utilise that cabinet now because I think she's staying. So now I'm gonna get some storage containers to put in the unit, so then everything's organised, you know, like my moisturisers together, body products together, all that kind of jazz. Because I feel like if you just kind of like put them in, they get lost and I forget like where things are. So I'd like little boxes for each thing. That's the vibe I'm thinking of. So yeah, we're at B&M. We're gonna get some storage boxes to do the bathroom today. And I'm excited. I love doing things like this. I could honestly sit and do things like this all day. So let's go in.
Hello, I've picked up these ones. They're £4 each. I've got these ones which are a set of 3 for only £3, which I think is so much better. But you can't really see in them, and like if I've got like moisturisers in them, I feel like you won't be able to see the products because it's not clear. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. They did have this one which I think would be a bit better, but I can only see one. So if I can find a few more of these, I feel like these are the ones I'm going to go for. They're like the perfect size I've measured, so I can fit 2 either side. So I might try and find a few more of them, because I feel like these are maybe, I don't know, they're very similar. They're £4 and these are 3, so there's not much in them, but I feel like I prefer these ones. But yeah, I can only find the one, which is annoying. I have actually just found these ones. They are actually kitchen, like fridge organisers, but I feel like they're perfect. They're only £3 and I feel like they will fit nicely. I feel like I'll get 2 either side. So I've got 4. Hello, we're home. We're back from B&M and guys, I'll be honest, I got way too carried away and everything's organised. I was going to set the camera up and do a time lapse of it, but I was honestly too excited. I love doing stuff like this. So yeah, I just finished and thought, I didn't film any of that. Anyway, it is what it is. But I will show you where we're up to anyway. Obviously, this is the unit we've got going on. And when we open it up, ta-da! How much better does that look? And they fit perfectly. These were such a good shout from me. I actually think the other ones that I was going to get, I think they would have been too wide. So these are honestly perfect organisers. If you are on the hunt for any storage, organisation, anything like that, definitely try B&M. Make sure you look in all the sections. These were actually kitchen organisers for the fridge. So yeah, perfect. The perfect fit. Honestly, they are a dream. They fit side by side. So in this one, I've got bath and body products like body wash, bath soak, stuff like that in that one. And then in here we've got an overspill of some hair products. Honestly, like I said, because they were just in the back of this unit and I couldn't see them, I forgot I had all of this. And it's products that I don't want to get rid of because I think I would use them, and it's just a waste if I get rid of them because I know I would get around to using it at some point. Do you know what I mean? So I've now got memory of like what's in here that I can actually use now. I've got a full Batiste dry shampoo in there, which I didn't realise, and because this one's nearly empty, I was going to buy myself another one, but I don't need to because I've already got one. So yeah, we've got some hair oils in here. Again, I've got 2 rosemary oils, which I need to get around to using because they are so good for your hair. A VO5 gel, which I can use for my slick backs. So, you know, I feel like it's Christmas Day. I feel like I've got all these products that I didn't know I had. So that's the top shelf. This one is just random bits and bobs, to be fair. I feel like you need some sort of storage for just random bits, you know, like excess hand wash, fake tan at the back that I don't really reach for that often. This one here, I've got my current body LED mask at the back, and then I've got these face masks. Again, I just always forget to use face masks. Oh, and I've got some spot patches there as well. I just always forget to use face masks, and I've got a few here, and it's just like I may as well use them, you know, try and get our skin back to how it was. So I've put them at the front to try and remind me to actually use them. So yeah, this is what we've got going on. I'm honestly so happy with it. And also I did have this little box, which was honestly for decorative purposes from HomeSense, but it's actually a box, so I can use it. And I thought this would be perfect for all my everyday hair products for my slick packs, because I basically do one every single day. So I've just got in here bits and bobs that I use for my slick backs. I've just got like my Eco Gel, hairbrush, bits and bobs from the Smooth Company, an old toothbrush to use with the Eco Gel. Again, a hairspray, which I completely forgot I had. I feel like I see so many people using hairspray to do their slick backs, and I feel like I need to try that to see if it makes any difference. So yeah, this is the perfect box. And then we've got under the sink, I've had a bit of a clear out, but nothing major. I feel like I've got attachments to all these products. No, sorry, that's a joke. And that is me trying to be ruthless and try and get rid of some bits. But I just feel like, what's the point of getting rid of it if you will actually get round to using it at some point? But yeah, do you know what I actually really regret in B&M? I regret not getting some more of them storage boxes to put here. I actually measured them to see if they would fit. I tried putting one of them ones in here and they fit perfectly either side. So I think at some point I am definitely going to go back to B&M and get 4 more for either side, because I just feel like it looks a bit chaotic. We've got a lot going on. I have tried to organise it as much as I can. So obviously, like here, we've got hair products that I use more often than them products, if that makes sense. You know, like when I'm drying my hair and stuff like this, like these are the products that I gravitate towards. Just excess toilet rolls down there. And then this here is skincare. I'm definitely going to go back and get some more of them organisers, because I just think it'll look so much more organised and I can kind of group everything together a bit better, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is the plan.
Hello. Good morning. It is Thursday for me today. Happy Thursday. It is a horrible rainy day. It is not good vibes today, but I've come to the shops this morning and I'm really sorry, but I left my camera in the car, which is so annoying. But I thought I would do you a little haul of the bits I did pick up. So we went into Primark and Boots. In Boots, I'd seen all over Instagram and TikTok the new like Boots own brand Korean skincare, and I was dying to get my hands on it. Whether it'll do my skin any good, I don't know, because if you know, I've had a bit of a crisis with my skin. It's not awful, but ever since January and I started using the Road products, my skin has just not liked me. I've tried everything. I've tried going back to what my skin knows, what my skin likes, stripping it back, hardly using any products, like not over consuming products, if that makes sense. But I've seen so many people speak about how good this range is, and you know, Korean skincare is meant to be all that jazz. So we'll start with Boots first. I'm very happy to say we secured the goods, and honestly it wasn't even that expensive, I didn't think. And they had certain products that I really wanted to try, and there were some other ones that I wasn't really bothered about, like an eye cream. I'm not that fussed. And the only 3 products they had were the 3 that I wanted to try. So it was a good day for me. So I got the exfoliating paw pads made with exfoliating AHA and BHA acids. You get 70 in a pack. I'm hoping it'll be good, but we can only try. And then I got the Nourishing Centella Cleansing Oil. I'll be honest, and I'll be very true when I say this, I never really use a cleanser. I never really have. I'll use, obviously when I'm taking my makeup off, I'll use a makeup wipe, and then sometimes, I'll be honest, sometimes I do just use a makeup wipe. That's really bad. But I've never used like a cleansing oil before. I've used cleansing balms. I've used the Elemis cleansing balm. I've used the Revolution cleansing balm, but I've never used an oil before. So I'm quite excited to try this. And I'm hoping that if I just use these 3 products together for, I'll give it a week or so. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear the rain. It's absolutely hammering it down. So I apologise if you can hear the rain. But yeah, it's the Centella Cleansing Oil. And I am happy to give this a go. And then finally, we've got the Moisturising Multi-Purpose Sia Cream, made with Centella and Squalene. That's what that one looks like for reference. So yeah, I'm thinking if we put these 3 together in our skincare routine and just use these products, I'm going to give it a week, because like I said, it wasn't even that expensive. So if that can be my everyday skincare routine, I'm quite happy with that. Oh, they were on, I didn't know that, they were on a Boots like Advantage card price. So was the deodorant. I'll get onto that in a minute. Buzzing, it didn't say that on the shelf, so that's good. So the cleansing oil was £8.50, but I got it for £7.65 with my Boots card. The pads were £8, but I got them for £7.20. And then the moisturising cream was £6.50 and I got it for £5.85. And then finally, you'll be happy to know, I got another gem deodorant. I don't know if I'm also just like losing my mind, but I feel like this is a bigger bottle. I don't know. I've got 2 others at home, so I'm adding to the collection. But yeah, this looks like, it looks a bit wider. I don't know if it's bigger or not. But yeah, the shelf said £4, and I remember last time I got them, they were £2.66. And I thought, oh, it's a shame they've gone up in price, but oh well. Like, I love the deodorant that much, like I'm happy to pay £4. But it wasn't, it was £2.66, but it didn't say that on the shelf. So make sure to always scan your Boots card, because I got savings that I didn't even know about. So the shop came to £23, and I didn't think that was too bad, and I paid with cash, so it was basically free. We do the girl maths that way. But yeah, this was the gem deodorant Cool Fresh. I'd never heard anything about this before. They also had a watermelon one, which was okay, and they had a mango one, which wasn't my vibe. I've got the Santal one at home and the vanilla one, but this one was just like a really nice fresh, as it says, Cool Fresh, a really nice fresh scent. So yeah, that was my little Boots haul. Very happy with them bits that I got. Very made up. And I also nipped into Primark. I honestly don't need anything from Primark, but I can't resist. And I seen, again, don't need any more pyjamas, but I couldn't resist. They had this pyjama set, and you know me, I'm loving my stripes at the minute. It's like a burgundy and white wide leg pyjama bottom, and then a grey top. And that was only, drum roll please, £4. Got myself a little red sticker. It said it was £7 and it's now £4. So they had loads of ones in the like sale section, and I never normally look in the sale section, but it was quite quiet in there, and I thought, do you know what, I'll have a little mooch while it's not too busy. I'm really gutted I forgot to bring my camera in, because there was quite a few nice bits. I did film some bits and bobs for TikTok and Instagram though, so if you are interested in seeing what's new in Boots and Primark, I did film it on there, so head over there if you want to have a look. So made up with that little purchase, and that was everything. But yeah, it's now 10:15 and I've got a nail appointment at 11. So I need to leave here at about 10:30 to get there in time. And I'm thinking, do I treat myself to a little coffee? But then the thought of getting out in this rain again is vile. So I don't think I'm going to do that. And I don't even think there's anywhere around here for a drive-through anymore, which is a shame. There used to be a Tim Hortons over there, but I think it's closed down. There's a Costa over there, and there's a Black Sheep over there, but it's raining that heavily. I don't think I can face getting out the car to go and get a coffee. So yeah, that's where we're up to. I've just been sat here for like 5 minutes debating whether to go out and get a drink or not, but I'm too cold. But I've got a few minutes before I need to leave, and I haven't decided what nails to go for yet, and I do this every time, so I'm gonna have a little look on Pinterest and see what we think. I don't want anything like too Valentine's Day-y, because then obviously when Valentine's Day's gone, I don't want to be left with like big hearts on like all my fingers. Nails. I have been liking the French. I have been really enjoying them, but I do find that by the end of the 4 weeks, the white tips aren't looking as like fresh anymore. I mean, they look fine, but yeah, they just don't look as fresh as they did obviously like 4 weeks ago. I have been loving the polka dots recently. They're quite nice. I do feel like they're quite out there for me though. They're quite nice. Are they a vibe? What do we think about them? Oh, I don't know. I'm so indecisive. Most of the time I get there, I just say, do your own thing, honey. These could be the one. Can you see that? Like a burgundy tip with a burgundy blooming flower. I love them. I'm screenshotting them. They're a bit of a vibe. I do like the brown as well though. Do I do them? Like a brown tip and then some polka dots. I like that as well. That one's being screenshotted. I feel like we're going to go between 2 of them. I think if I keep looking and I keep seeing too many options, I'll get overwhelmed. So yeah, we're either going to do brown tips with brown polka dots with like a pink creamy base, or a burgundy tip with a burgundy blooming gel. Okay, right, that's the vibes. We're going to pick between one of them when we get there. But yeah, I'm going to get going. I'm really cold. I need to get the heating on because it's that cold. But I'm proud of myself for only going into 2 shops. I could have just gone wandering, but I think the weather did help. I think if it was a nice day, I probably would have just gone for like a little wander and seen what was going on. But the weather's awful today. It's really not nice. I just had a really chilled night last night. I obviously sorted through the bathroom cabinets. Oh, we could go to B&M after nails and get some of them containers for the bathroom. That is what we're going to do. Good job I said that, because I would have forgot otherwise. And there's B&M right by where I got my nails done. So yeah, that is what we'll do. But yeah, I just sorted out the bathroom yesterday. I carried on pottering about the house. I did some washing, did some cleaning in the kitchen, made some dinner, did a bit of colouring and watched Love Island in bed. So it was a really chilled night. Honestly, most of my nights are just a copy and paste at this point. But I just love my little evening routines, and Will's been away this week with work, so it's just been me and Nelly. But yeah, I'm going to go because I'm freezing cold, but I will catch up with you guys when I get my nails done and when we're in B&M.
Hello, we are home. Funny story, I actually filled up my new Stanley to take with me this morning, and I filled it up with fresh cold water from the fridge, and I forgot to bring it with me, so that was fun. But yeah, new Stanley, loving her, and I can confirm it is leak proof, which is so much better for taking around with me in the car, which is obviously what I plan to do today. But I filled it up, left it in the kitchen, and here we are 4 hours later. So yeah, anyway, we are home. I've got new nails. I feel like I've done the burgundy before, and I don't know if I've ever had brown vibes like for nails. I'm not sure. I feel like I must have 100% because I do love my chocolate browns, but I just never remember like getting brown nails. But yeah, this is the nails. I love them. We did 2 French, a polka dot, and 2 solid brown colours. And I'm obsessed. I feel like I was kind of giving the brown vibes for today. Brown leggings, my chocolate brown coat, stripy brown top. So yeah, I kind of feel like the browns will call my name today. So yeah, fresh nails are done. That's them for another 4 weeks, which I am very happy about. We, of course, stopped at B&M and I got 4 more containers. I'm very happy that I managed to get them. So yeah, I will put them in the cabinet under the sink to do a bit more organisation because I thoroughly enjoyed doing that yesterday. Anyway, when I came home, I had a parcel waiting for me from My Protein. They actually dropped a Valentine's Day collection yesterday morning, and I saw a girl on Instagram basically wear like this pink tracksuit. It was like cropped-ish. It wasn't cropped, but it wasn't like a full length, like zip up. It was just like hip length, which I like on me because I'm so short. I don't like a hoodie that's like really long. I just feel like it drowns me. Anyway, I seen this girl wearing this set, and she didn't tag it, but she said it was from My Protein. And I was like, I couldn't find it anywhere on the website. So then I went on their Instagram and it hadn't dropped yet. It was a Valentine's Day thing and it was dropping the next morning. I was like, I need to get my hands on that tracksuit. And because my Sisters and Seekers one has officially gone lost, I thought, well, this is cheaper. So when I eventually get my money back from Sisters and Seekers, this one will be better. I mean, it wasn't the same vibe. The Sisters and Seekers one was like a knitted like hoodie and wide leg joggers with a hood, which I was really looking forward to having, but oh well, it is what it is. So yeah, I ordered this pink tracksuit. I'm so excited to try it on. Let's do a little unboxing. I get everything in a small. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of cropped, but it's not like mega like cropped, if that makes sense. It's just kind of like a boxy zip up. I'm really happy with that. And I got free next day delivery. So I was like, bonus. So I ordered it yesterday morning and it arrived and it's not even, well, it's just gone 12 o'clock the next day. So I think that's pretty good. So that's the zip up hoodie. I do think I'll probably have to get the joggers altered because, like I said, everything's always way too long on me. Do you know what? I think they might be all right. And then these are the joggers. Let me stand up. Oh no, yeah, no, they're too long. But yeah, they're really nice and, I don't know, like light. They don't feel heavy at all. But I do think I will definitely need to get them altered because, yeah, they're too long. But as a set in general, I'm so happy with it. I can't wait to try it on. Oh, it's giving Valentine's, it's giving spring, it's giving summer, and I'm so here for it. Oh, stop it, I've just realised. My Stanley matches. It's giving spring. I think she's fully in her spring era. Winter is out the question. See you later. I'm saying this and it's literally raining. It's so heavy outside. So the vibes aren't matching, but you know what? I'm here for it. I'm manifesting the spring vibes. I'm manifesting the good weather, the good energy with this tracksuit. So yeah, I'm obsessed. I really like it. I'm obsessed with the colour. But I think that is all the updates we've got. I showed you what I got from the shops in the car. Hello everyone. Happy Friday, happy weekend. I hope you've all got a nice weekend planned. Also, this is the new My Protein tracksuit. How unreal is it? It is a little bit long, but I've just folded it up a bit at the waist. So it'll do for now, but I do definitely need to get it taken up if I want to wear it out properly. I did wear it out today, to be fair. Basically, this morning, I'll be real with you, I had my smear test today, which I feel like is a bit of a touchy subject to speak about online, but I think it needs to be spoken about more often because it's very important to have it done. And I'll be honest, I was absolutely petrified to get it done, but it literally took 20 seconds. It was fine, over and done with, hopefully for another 5 years. So that was this morning. And my mum is off on a Friday, so we try and do something together on a Friday. So I dragged her to my smear appointment with me. She waited outside, obviously. And then we went out for breakfast after, which was nice. Came home and honestly, I had a big chunk of editing to catch up on for this vlog going live on Sunday and for TikTok and Instagram as well. So I've spent the day catching up with that, getting that boxed off, which felt good, like ready and fresh to enjoy the weekend. Yeah, it's now 7 o'clock. I even ordered myself a cheeky solo takeaway tonight because I felt like treating myself today. So that's what we did. I got a Mexican, which is becoming one of my favourites. I can't lie, I really enjoy it. But anyway, Will is due home later tonight, but it won't be till like midnight, I don't think. So yeah, just a solo evening waiting for him to come home. So yeah, I'm gonna utilise my time and do a solo self-care night at home, have a bit of a pamper session. Like I was saying the other day, you know, you just feel like you need a bit of a glow up. But I'm going to try and do one at home, you know, like tint my eyebrows, give them a bit of a pluck, wash my hair, do some skincare, maybe use a face mask, and that kind of jazz. So that's the plans for tonight, and I'm very excited. I am going to start off by sorting the absolute state of my hair out. I'm just going to use some rosemary oil and one of these like scalp brushes. Leave it in for like 20 minutes or so. Oh, this is new, it hasn't been opened. I don't remember the last time I did rosemary oil in my hair, to be honest. I'm just gonna massage it in. But yeah, I hope you all have a really good weekend. Have you got any plans for the weekend? Let me know. I'm just gonna sit with this for about 20 minutes or so, blow dry my hair, which does take a while. But you know, normally I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered. But I've got so much time to kill tonight that I'm just gonna take my time, enjoy it properly, not rush, and just have a really nice, girly, chilled evening. And I'm really excited about it. I'm out the shower, feeling nice and fresh. I've just put some products in my hair. These are the ones I went for tonight. First one is the Colour Wow Money Mist. My mum actually got me this for Christmas because she really likes it, so she thought I would like it as well. And I do, I like it a lot. It's actually a leave-in conditioner, but I just use it as like a spray to put on my hair. When I'm out the shower, I did like a little concoction of all three. The next one I use, which I've been using this for years, and this is probably the one out of all three that I would recommend, and I swear by. It's the Revlon Unique One all-in-one coconut hair treatment. They do a coconut one, and then they also do one which is a red bottle, which I think do the same things. I think this one's just coconut scented. But yeah, I really like this one. This one just makes your hair feel Really nice and silky smooth, and it really helps to get all the knots and tangles out, you know, when you're brushing your hair when you get out of the shower. And then this one is the Hair Burst Volume and Growth Elixir. Not that I really need the growth element of it, because I'm quite happy with the length. I got a little bit cut off when I went to the hairdressers and got my hair done. So I'm not necessarily looking to grow it, but I just like the product. I've just been using them 3 products for the last couple of hair washes, and I like it. Leaves my hair feeling nice and smooth and silky. So I'm gonna let this air dry for about 20 minutes or so, maybe do a bit of colouring. I just think if you can get it to air dry just a little bit, then you're not having to obviously put as much heat on it when you dry it with the hairdryer. And then I'm gonna do my skincare, which I am sticking to the Boots products. I've got them out to remind me to use them. I am gonna do the cleansing oil and the moisturiser tonight. So yeah, hopefully my skin gets on with these products. But yeah, I'm gonna do that now. Hello, I've just blow dried my hair, I've done my skincare, blow dried my hair, and I'm just running the hot brush through, honestly just to like tame the frizz and just give a little flick on the ends. I'm not doing anything too crazy because obviously I'm going to bed, but I just feel like if I do this in the evening, I might even sleep in sock curls. It just kind of holds it in, and then it's ready for the morning then. And you don't have to do as much to your hair when you wake up. Nice little flick. I do swear by this hot brush from TikTok shop. I do think it's really good. When I had my hair cut, I got these shorter pieces trimmed a little bit so they're not flicking round as easy as they were before. It's still doing a nice little flick, but it's not got as much hair to wrap round anymore. Jump scare. I have now got very dark eyebrows. I've just tinted them. I finished doing my hair. Looks very nice if I do say so myself. I've just tinted my eyebrows. I use this. Yeah, I've just done that on my eyebrows. Gave them a bit of a pluck with some tweezers, and we're going all out tonight. We're doing all the self-care vibes. I do like my brows quite dark, and I don't remember the last time I tinted them, to be fair, and look at me saving myself a bit of money doing it at home. I've got the, you know, I've got the tools, may as well use it. I'll wait for them to do its thing, and then I think our self-care evening will be done. I have got my brow and lash serum as well. We can do the lash serum while we wait for the brows to be done. It's now about 9:30 and I've just taken my time having a nice self-care pamper evening, a bit of a glow up going on. I am going to close the vlog off tonight because, like I said, Will gets home late tonight, so I want to spend the day with him tomorrow. And then I just want to finish off editing the last few bits for this vlog so it can go up on Sunday. Hello, it's a little bit later. I'm in bed, I'm all pampered up. I've done everything I wanted to do. Hair's feeling nice and fresh. Eyebrows are done. But yeah, I'm just doing a bit of colouring and I'm catching up on Love Island as well. It's just on the ads. I just thought I'd jump on here and show you some of my favourites that I've done because I'm really enjoying it. However, this one that I'm currently doing, I'm not enjoying. I don't like the colourway that I've done that one on, which is a bit of a shame. But I really liked this one that I did. It was like the pizza oven. I thought that was a cute one. And the first one, the coffee one. I love doing that one. So yeah, this is my little activity that I've been doing in the evenings recently, and I'm really enjoying it. It's stopping me from doom scrolling, and yeah, thoroughly enjoying. But yeah, I am going to close this vlog off because, like I said, I want to spend the Saturday with Will tomorrow, and I need to finish off editing the last few bits of this vlog tomorrow so then it can go live on Sunday. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. If you could like and subscribe, it would mean the world. Drop me a comment below and we can have a chat in the comments. But yeah, thank you for watching and I will see you guys next week. Goodbye.